Welcome back once again, everyone. I'm Kate Plays Games. This is Fallout 4, and in the last episode we joined the army aboard the Prydwen giant armoured airship. We got a suit of T-60 power armour, we hopped aboard a helicopter gunship, and we destroyed an entire fort full of super mutants and secured a huge supply of nuclear weapons for the army. I'm not sure if that was a wise decision, but that is what happened. Oh, I did tell you there is one suit of armour which is better than the one we're currently in, and it is XO1. And here's the left arm, right arm and torso of XO1. I'm just going to leave that until we find a full suit. There's no point in grabbing bits and bobs. Unfortunately, our sweet ride helicopter gunship abandoned us at the fort and flew off to get repairs, and it didn't come back. So we're going to have to walk all the way round there to get back to HQ and hand in the quest. Paladin Dance dropped by to say hello and check how we were doing, and he didn't have a ride to offer us either, so that's what we're doing this episode. We're just walking back to the army. And we find out that that fort was where the mini nuke launcher and mini nukes were invented and developed.
Hell yeah.
What we have here is Nordhagen Beach. We should be able to recruit these guys. We'll just talk to them, see if they've got a quest for us. Hello?
Hey.
Take your time. You get out of bed.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts. If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go.
She ain't got no quest for us.
It's run by robots.
Hello. How about you?
Well, hello.
Hello.
No? Okay. Anyone else here? Anyone want to give me a quest? How about you?
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me. Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Nope. And we can't use that because we're not allied to them. Maybe someone will give us a quest to liberate this place at some point. Maybe not. I think we'll just get on the coast and just hug the coast until we get back to the army HQ. Or will we not? Because what we have here is the East City Downs racehorse track. Obviously racehorses aren't a thing that exist anymore.
This race is really heating up.
So what these guys are racing are robots. If we can get up high, up here without being seen, there they are.
It's a great night out at the track. Hey boys.
This is a big group of raiders that live here and operate this racetrack and place bets on the racing robots.
Gonna be a great race.
And I'm fairly sure that they cheat, you know, because they program the robots, so they know exactly who's going to win.
Iron Maiden is still in the lead.
I was going to give this place the big body swerve, but Paladin Dance is just going to walk straight through it, so we'll let him start the fight and then we'll join in.
This is one hell of a race.
There he goes. Yeah, we're going to have to just get involved. He's just going to
get your bets in. I sure do.
YOLO straight through the racetrack and attract all kinds of attention.
We've got a good clean race today. Absolutely no funny business.
Look at him go. What a guy.
Back to the track.
Because he is an essential character, he'll kill everything here all on his own.
What is it now?
There we go.
What the fuck is that?
Blow up all the robots.
Come on, you're holding up the race. Take him down, boys.
Dance is still on the move.
Come back. Have fun.
Gotcha. Where's that gun turret I saw?
That's killer already.
No sign of a...
Damn it! Screw this!
There's more of them out here, I know there are. How are we doing for inventory weight? 310 out of 347. The dog's empty though, so we could just...
I know you're here.
I see you. Come back here. Come back here. Where did you go? I saw you for a split second. You're here.
Shit. Must have scared him off.
Ah, God damn it. There you are.
Call me Charmer.
Gotcha. And I heard someone else there. Are you gonna come this side of this shack?
What the fuck was that?
No? Okay, you're gonna run out this way like an asshole. Okay, that's fine.
Hiding from me? Not even possible. This is bullshit.
You're the one who's hiding, my friend. I'm actively trying to hunt you. Idiot. Right, they've got all kinds of nice loot. And I have no idea where the rest of the dead bodies are, so I'm just gonna get up high. Oh, here's one. There are more bad guys here than we've killed. I haven't accounted for them all yet. Ooh, caps. Nice. There's one. Gotcha. I'm sure there's more. In that building, I'm sure there's quite a few. But we'll get there. God knows where Paladin Dance has gone. I think he's still walking. Paladin Dance don't stop for no one. There's another dead body. I'll take your food. There's another dead body. We'll take your ammo. Oh, Rackets is twitching. Someone's alive down here. I see you. Gotcha. Where are you? There you are. Gotcha. Fair enough. I'll come to you if you're not going to come to me. I'm not seeing anyone on bats. That just happened because I held the button down like a fool.
That's right. Run!
You can run, I'm right here. I see you.
Thought I
Dead.
Crap. The dog's gonna get himself killed. Because that's the only way up there. Has the dog killed him? Because I'm gonna have to get all the way back up there. God damn it. Why did I have to fall? Get up. Get up. I'm not seeing a heal your companion thing, so that's good. Gotcha. Doggo, how are you still alive? The dog was apparently fine with that. That's fine. That's where I fell down. Let's not do that again. Ooh, magazine.
There we go.
Lockpicking is permanently 2% easier. Oh, that'll do. 2% is better than no percent. Some bottle caps and some ammo and some drugs. Excuse me, dog. Ah, this is where he was making the announcements from. What can we do with this? Robot controls. Change the route. Change your targeting parameters. Let's just blow them all up. Apparently there's 3 more robots around here somewhere. I think they're in that shed. We'll very soon find out. Okay. Lots of explosions. Let's see what exploded, shall we?
Nice.
Some more wonder glue. Yeah, they had spare robots in here, and that's what exploded. That's good for us, bad for them. In here now. Ooh, money. What does this have for us? Just the same thing. Well, we've already exploded all the robots, so you know, we ain't gonna be doing that again. Money, caps, pencils, that means ammo, money. Master locked safe.
No way I could pick this.
Okay, we haven't found a key for it, or anything. I think there's another couple of guys back here. They never seem to react to me shooting up the whole racetrack. You know what? I heard someone cry out. We're in caution. What were you doing, man? Why were you just crouching down behind here? Whatever your plan was, it didn't work. There's no way out here, but there is a chem cooler. Alright, I'll take that, thank you. Ooh, a little baby ammo box. Turn the light off now, the sun's coming out. And a tripwire. Sweet. That's Easy City Downs. Completely cleared.
Sweet.
Nothing good in there. Ooh, another locked suitcase.
That's it.
And nothing good in there. Okay. Let's just head towards the blimp. I think we're almost there, yeah. I shouldn't really sprint because it uses up your fusion core really quickly. So let's be a little bit more conservative as we head back towards the airport. There's a little shack here. Is this actual corn? No, it's wild corn. Wild corn can't be planted or cooked with, it's just like fake corn. Nice little one-man settlement there. Wonder what's up on this roof. Sometimes saying I wonder what's up here leads to adventure and loot, and other times it leads to absolutely nothing. Which is this going to be? Nothing. But I think the dog has just fallen off something and hurt himself. Where is El Doggo? I'm not sure where the dog is. Wait a minute, we just saw him for a second.
Hey, go there.
Are you alright? Do you need healing? No? Okay. Oh, companions, man. They are the absolute worst. Let's do this level up, shall we? We've been coming down the agility thing so we could unlock... Well, this is good because all of our weapons have silencers now. So we expend 1 skill point in this, we get an extra 15% damage when we do a sneak. So that is going to be excellent. I think we're almost back at the airport already. Yeah, I think that's the parking garage for it. Cool. We'll just stand up. In the airport's like as well defended as it could be. Ooh, we're peckish as well. Let's eat some food. There we go. Yep, this is the airport. Alright, made it back. Cool. Must remember not to sprint. Must maintain my fusion cores. Hey guys, how's it going?
I can't believe super mutants.
To get back up to the Prydwen, what you have to do is to come this way, up this ramp, and board a vertibird. So the only way to board it is to get on this, and the pilot flies you from there to right there.
The Prydwen is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Here we go. Just like so. And okay, Doggo has fallen to his death, so we're gonna go and have to heal. Gonna have to go and find him and heal him before he
Have you ever seen a mutie up close?
runs all the way back.
Man, they're ugly.
They weren't always like that. Super mutants were regular people like you and me.
I don't like sprinting, but I had to because I have to find the dog. I have to find the dog before he decides to walk all the way back to Red Rocket once again. Where are you, you stupid animal? He's in the water, because of course. Where else would you be? Stim-packed dog meat. Okay, right, let's get back up there. What have we learned? When we go to the Prydwen, we tell our people to wait for us on the vertibird pad. Come here, dog meat. Come on, boy.
Is that
Hey.
blood on you?
Over here.
Go there.
We were sweeping
And then
the
wait.
metro station when a bunch of barrels swarmed my squad.
Wait
Minigun
there.
turned them into hamburger.
Right, and now we can go. You should do that with all your companions. Because they all love to just yeet themselves off of this thing. Right. Elder Maxim, let's hand in that quest and get another one.
That Victorium said.
Down, up, down. Oh, there he is there. Didn't see him, he's hiding round the corner. I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. Okay.
Superstructure integrity
dude.
green. Hull plating stable.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
So, what happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
Oh, you told me to do it.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
These are genius.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
Alright, so he gave us 8, which is 8 journeys on a vertibird, or you can come back here and buy more from Proctor Tegan. So, when you only have one left, make sure you use it to come back here to buy more.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Okay.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Nope.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array.
Right, so that more or
I'm gonna
less
try to
means
filter it
that
out.
the Brotherhood of Steel main quest line is on hold until we find out where the Institute is, and then it'll pick up. There are a few more quests we can do for them, though,
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
I believe. We speak to Lancer Captain Kells.
Delta sequence
Hold up,
initiated.
Knight. Let me
Completion
make
time,
one
14
thing
minutes.
clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
Paladin Dance has already briefed me on your search for the missing recon team. Complete your investigation and report back to me. Dismissed.
Alright. So, if Paladin Dance had not already given you that quest, this guy gives it to you.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Now, one of the reasons I did not do that recon team quest until this thing arrived, a very good reason is that I wasn't ready to spend lots of episodes running around up in this area of the map, because it is quite an involved quest. But another reason is that if you hand it into Paladin Dance, then that's it, quest over. But if you hand it into Lancer Captain Kells aboard the Prydwen, you can get a unique weapon out of it. So that's a little tip for you there. So what are we going to do now? Right, Cambridge Polymer Labs has been highlighted for ages. There's quite an interesting quest to do in there, so I think I'll go and do that. Because then that gives us a decent reason to actually go and visit Scribe Halen. Right, decision made. I've gone right past my taxi. We are in power armour, so you know. Bombs away. That's the quick way down. Of course we would then have to go and get El Doggo from where we left him.
Our vertibirds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Yeah, you think? See if we can pixel perfect it.
Dog meat! Come, boy!
I love that. The further away dog meat is when you interact with them, the louder you call him. Come on, boy, let's go. So we are 1,000,000 miles away from the police station. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into inventory, weapons, explosives, and we're going to turn these on. And you just hold Alt and throw them like a grenade. It'll pop red smoke, and after a little while, a vertibird will come and pick us up. I mean, I'm not sure how they see that pathetic little smoke column that ends about 10 feet off the ground, but they can. I think we'll say it's an electromagnetic signal Yeah, we'll go for that. You can hear it in the distance. Here it comes. Right, we're going back to the police station. We're running pretty low on our fusion core, as you see on the dial. One in from the bottom right hand corner. That's how much is left in our fusion core. But the O2 in the middle tells us we have 2 fresh ones in our inventory. Now these vertibirds don't always land right on the smoke like that one did. If there's not enough room for the vertibird to fit, they will land as close as they can to it. The dog will automatically board and he'll like sit behind us. Okay, now we have to tell it where to go. So, open the map, and we want to go to Cambridge Police Station. Yes, please.
Let's go. We're clear for takeoff.
There's El Doggo. He's with us.
Your weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunting.
Yeah, blow up all the vehicles. Whoa. You need to sort out your flying skills, my friend. Vertibirds take you in a straight line. They just go direct, point to point, because it's the most efficient way. Which also means they can fly over some very large bandit camps and you come under quite a lot of fire. But it is nice to see the city from above. Really shows you the scale of the map. Up we go. Trying to hit anything that's moving or small with these guns at this kind of height is impossible. That's why I just target cars. That little beeping chime you heard was the 25% left on your fusion core warning. But that's okay, we have extras. We always carry 2 spare fusion cores with us just in case. And we're now tired. That's okay, there's proper beds in the police station now, so we'll have a nap when we get there. Yes, good shot. Don't want to blow that one up, I might blow up the vertibird. Damn it. This little one. Yay! What annoys me is that they don't actually land on the helipad. Oh, it's really sad. It lands over here.
Looks like a good landing spot.
It makes me so sad.
I'll have you on the ground shortly.
Cheers, brother. I know the fusion core is low. We'll just check the... Yeah, we've got the zoom glitch again, so... Get out. Get in. And the zoom glitch is fixed. Right. It annoys me so much that the vertibirds don't land on a helipad. Uh-oh. What's attacking the station? It's a whole lot of ghouls. Again. Well, I mean, there's like an entire detachment here, so this place can easily look after itself. Easily. Ooh, viable blood sample. Nice. Arm of the safe cracker. Don't really care about that. Oop. Yeah, that explosion sound you heard was me accidentally destroying a sandbag. Because that's what power armor does to sandbags, it just blows them up. Okay, let's hand in this quest. There she is.
I was just thinking about you. Any luck with that tech?
Oh, I found it ages ago.
Here it is.
Here you go.
I was hoping you'd bring it back safely. Here, the Commonwealth won't be running out of tech anytime soon. Once you're ready, come find me.
We might as well take one now.
Affirmative.
And another one from
You've
Reese.
got the area on your map, so move it.
These quests are radiant and limitless. They will give you these quests forever. You can literally do nothing but these guys' quests to skill up. Hey, Simpen and Victor, that was the help the Brotherhood recon team, so we've just got rid of 2 quests. Here's Mr. Happy.
This area is under our protection.
Looking to clear another location of trash?
I'm ready.
All right. Here's details on the purge location. Complete the mission, report back to me.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
This is quite amusing. He's just told us to go and clear out the hospital that we cleared out 1,000,000 years ago. When we first came up here, when we kind of dipped our toe to do the Malden Centre and Lost Recon team quest. He's just told us to go and clear it out, but because it's survival mode, it's still cleared out from when we did it, and his quest is instantly completed.
So, are you finished or what?
Dude, you're never gonna believe this.
Affirmative.
Impressive. Keep proving your worth. I may start to trust you.
I love that.
Commonwealth is a big place in need of some serious exterminating.
Yay.
If you're interested in heading out on another mission, you let me know. Anytime.
I'm ready.
Give me another one, dude.
Here's the data on the location. Don't come back until the op's done.
Are we gonna get lucky again? Is it gonna be somewhere else? Great Hard Banks. No, okay. We have not been there yet. That's fine. Just means when we're exploring, we have more things to do. Something we do have to do right now is to go and have a sleep, because we're very tired. None of these beds are owned, and we're thirsty, and now we're not, but we're peckish. We're still parched, but it's okay. I think we have a noodle cup in our food. Yes, we do. Oh, it wasn't quite enough to feed us as well. Guana on a stick. Nice.
It can be so hard to find good artifacts these days. Ones us scribes can actually glean information from. But it's always worth it.
Okay, so let's see where they want to send us. Breakheart Banks is all the way over here. Well, that's fine, because we are going to have to come up here. We've got a lot of quests to do up here now. Clear the training yard. Yeah, that's another one we had to do. So we've got all these quests to do up here. So I think we'll leave them all active. First of all, as I said, we're going to go to Cambridge Polymer Labs and do that. Because there is quite a nice little quest reward from that. When your fusion core runs out, it automatically replenishes to the next one. I think we should go this way. Instead of marching right through town, we'll just take this alleyway and cut down this way. I did explain many moons ago that just past this fallen sign, just round behind that building, is a random encounter spawner. And there's kind of one just where we were standing. This is on the way to where we want to go anyway. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Rust levels! And that means probably robots as well. Yep. Oh, this gun, man. Honestly. It's awesome. Right, and we leveled up as well. Didn't we just level up about 5 minutes ago? Oh well, who cares? I think I'm gonna... Do we want to do more? I mean, that is an extra 15% damage if we do a sneak attack, which we usually do. Yeah, I think we're gonna stay on Mr. Sandman for a while. Max it out, and then we'll keep coming down and getting Ninja as well. I was gonna go for chem resistance, but I can't really be bothered. Oh, we're almost at Cambridge Labs, or Cambridge Polymer Labs, I should say. Garbage, 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 absolute garbage, and something that apparently we're looking for. Yeah, I really must go into my Pip-Boy and deselect things we're not looking for anymore. Here's Cambridge Polymer Labs right here. So what were we looking for in biometric scanners? So we'll press C for component view. Adhesive we're always going to look for. Fiber optics. Do we need to be looking for fiber optics anymore? Don't think so. Lead, yes. Leather. I'm not sure. Fiberglass we know we need. Adhesive we know we need. And obviously ballistic fiber's so rare we don't even have any of it on us at the moment. In fact, how are we doing for inventory space? 332 out of 347. Damn it. Okay. Quick detour to Grey Garden. It's not very far away. I need to offload more trash. As you know, it's just up there. Oh. As I said, there's another spawner just here, but it only seems to work when you're moving in this direction. And there's another one on that bridge. And they're far enough away from each other that if you just run between them, they usually respawn. I think we might leave this T60 power armour at Grey Garden. Because we left the T45 there. Might as well leave the T60 there, and then we can come back and get it at any time. Because I'd much rather have the Silver Shroud armour and stuff on, because we move faster. And we get all the other benefits from it as well. And we don't have to constantly worry about running out of power core. Okay, we'll just beeline straight towards Grey Garden. I'm not going to sprint because it might use up... Who's that? Was that just a Minuteman? I think that was just a Minuteman. He had a Minuteman style hat on. I don't want to use up the very little power that's left in this core. Well, the gun turrets weren't firing, so I'm assuming that was a Minuteman. Or maybe it was a ghost. All these crops look ready for harvest as well. Right, let's just get out and remove the fusion core. Not that any of the robots are going to steal it.
Seems to be growing well.
Oh,
I need to assign someone to this.
the corn. Yeah, I might have to spend some time here and rearrange, like, take down some of these mute fruit trees and assign them to the corn planters. But we'll do that later. That's all we really had to do. No, give me my dirty Westlander, I need that. Got 28 purified water, that's probably going to be enough for quite some time. Must remember we stored the cannonballs here. I'm sure we can make them anyway. Right, let's get rid of the fusion core that's got 5% left in it. Down to 222, that should probably be enough. I'm going to take one of these military grade duct tape just so I can go into the junk thing, component view, and mark ballistic fibre. Well, it's already done for. Okay, that's fine. It turns out I do know what I'm doing sometimes. Right, let's move. Oh, it's so much better. I can run. I can run. Look at me run. God, the difference. I mean, you're slower in power armor anyway. And especially when I'm used to being 20% faster on top of that, it's just huge. Absolutely huge. Right, there was a dead body on the bridge. I'm quite intrigued. I'm not seeing any mines. You had a name, but now you don't, because you're dead. That little shack down there has nothing in it other than lots of radiation barrels, and it spawns mirelurks, so I ain't bothering about that. We're almost back at Cambridge Polymer Labs already because we've got our fast stuff on. Let's just check we're actually wearing the good armour. Silver Shroud armour, synth helmet, yep, good. We are carrying around stuff like Kellogg's outfit and Kellogg's gun, stuff like that, but see, it's more stuff is spawned here again already. Okay, one of them was legendary then. No? Well, it exploded like it was legendary. Oh, we got a new mod. That'll do. And there's another geolocation tag just here. Loot. Sweet. But we're not doing that. We're doing this. Right. Cambridge Polymer Labs. I'm going to put my dress on very quickly.
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
What?
Employment benefits include competitive salary, health coverage, accidental death coverage, and 2 weeks paid vacation. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
I think she's been offering a job to everyone who's shown up in the last 210 years.
Sure. I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Oh, you know what? How many people have actually taken you up on the offer of a job in the last 200 years?
Sounds like you need me regardless, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of Sales Coordinator. Expect a loquacious future in haggling for military funding. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Yeah, I guess.
Please note that employee enthusiasm is factored into your yearly reviews.
Oh, thank you, you sassy robot. Right, so orientation. Okay, are we being shown a film or something?
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation.
Okay.
The genesis of Cambridge Polymer Labs lies in the research of a group of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood, Erica Woolham, and Wilfred Bergman met during their time together at CIT. This slide shows them at their graduation. Their research into nucleostrictive and piezoelectric polymers caught the attention of Colonel George Kemp in the fall of 2073. In the spring of 2074, the company was founded, with a generous grant provided by the Defense Experimental Research Project Initiative. The research produced here has resulted in several of the components used in the Liberty Prime project that led to the successful defense of Anchorage. The company enjoys a strong relationship with the military and welcomes your addition to the research team that helps build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
Right, she'll just go off and do her thing. I'm going to investigate the rest of this place. Like that the project is codenamed Derpy. So it's kind of apt to how this quest goes. It's very derpy. Punchy box. Gears and screws are always in high demand. I'm gonna take a quick look upstairs. Yeah, there's quite a few filing cabinets here, full of stuff, and holes in the floor to jump across, like so. Lots of empty filing cabinets this time, apparently. Well, that's quite rude. Yep. There's a master locked door there. Ooh, telebone. And another room with, ooh, typewriters. Technical documents. That's money. Mentats, it's nice. Telephone, excellent. Could really do with some more ballistic fiber. I think our fiberglass stocks are, oh, 2 typewriters. Ammo box, cool.
Got it.
Duct tape, Technical document. Excellent. Caps hiding here. Wonder glue. Excellent. More fiberglass. Military grade duct tape. Oh yeah. I think another couple of these military grade duct tapes or some other source of ballistic fiber, and we will be able to get a hybrid weave Mark V on our commando helmet, or destroyer's helm I should say. Okay, this will be the break room with some nukes and some corn. Apparently we're a little bit thirsty, but we have like 29 water. Oh, damn it.
Sales staff are provided with a business suit, the cost of which will be deducted from your first commission. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room.
You
Thank you for your
don't
attention,
have to put
and
the suit on.
welcome to the team.
You really don't have to put the suit on. This door
Please enter the clean room.
is locked. It's permanently locked, and even if you use console commands to glitch through it, there's nothing on the other side.
I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining project has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination sequence.
No, you've radiated me once already. Okay. So, mandatory overtime has been imposed until we've completed this quest. There's quite a lot of dead zombies there, and we're in caution. Now we're back to being hidden. So I'm assuming this is zombies. Okay, so they're trying to improve armor by adding gold and lithium hydride. And they reckon it's pretty good. Close to finding a solution for the little problems, and they're not happy that they've been locked in. Then some of the other people have tried to break out and escape. I don't think it went very well for them. Something's opening doors, and it's not me. What we have here is an unidentified sample. What we have to do is to find some unidentified samples in here, run them through this computer, and it will identify them. We'll scan that, and that one is hydrochloric acid. So that's not what we need. Okay, that's zombies. There's a lot of zombies here. So we have to investigate the lab, pick up canisters, work out which ones they are, find the gold and whatever it was, find the two correct ones, and then combine them with a radioactive isotope and complete the research project, and then the robot will let us go. And I think this might be the original research staff. They've been hard at work on the project for 210 years. Dude, chill. Alright. And all of a sudden, we're back to being hidden. Ooh, piece of candy. But there are lots more ghouls in here than it would first appear, because they do spawn in. I think some of them haven't even spawned in yet. More viable blood samples. Again, we just sell these to the Brotherhood. Fans are always good things to pick up, as are microscopes. There's an unknown sample. Have I still got aluminum as a I want to pick this up mark? I really should change that as well. Okay, so why did... Oh, it's because I had fiberglass in it. Okay, now I understand. I didn't think I had aluminum still marked. Are you alive? Not anymore. Okay. I see you. And you. Dead. Good. Lots of microscopes on offer in this place. And lots of beaker stands. And lots of these aluminum canisters as well. Right, good place to get copper. Oh, there's another one of these unidentified samples. There's the golden hydrogen peroxide. I don't remember what it was called. There's another one. Isotope containment. Okay, looks like we have to go back there and get the isotope.
That's it.
Okay, that's a glowing one. And the radiation is pouring out of that room because of these barrels. And it looks like he's... Okay, I thought he was coming down that corridor. Maybe he is. Is he gonna run out of this corridor and kill us? That is heavily irradiated, so I think I'm gonna put on my hazmat suit. That's what we bought it for. Even though I didn't have to buy it because we found two of them about 10 minutes after we bought it, but I did spend money on it. Oh god, it's right there. Look, either come through the door or sit back down. Okay, it's spotted us now. It's not good. Well, that was the easiest glowing one kill ever. That's the isotope we need. I'm going to go back to that terminal and close these doors and shut off this god-awful noise. Then we have to go upstairs. Oops, we're detected. Yeah, there's more zombies upstairs. Okay, it's not going to shut off the noise, is it? Hey, it did. Hello? There was something up here because the brackets were going mad. I'm not sure we need to collect copper anymore. I think we've probably got enough. Aha. So we have to get into that room. Hello. Sit back down. Circuitry, stim pack right away. Okay, what else do we have in here? Rat poison, which we'll take because it has fiberglass, and a teapot. And this guy, and an unidentified sample. Well, this guy is sick of being trapped in here and working away because his hair is started to fall out because of the radiation from working with the isotopes all day every day, and he made some rat poison tea and killed himself. Okay. The optional part of this quest is to find another way to get out of the lab. And the other way out of the lab is simply to come along this ductwork, I believe. Ramen meat. Ah, reagent. What is that tripwire hooked up to? I'm not seeing anything. Oh yes I am. It's a Tesla arc. Yeah, you can kind of parkour your way along these ledges, very carefully jumping. That's one way to get in here, or the other way is the way we came. Okay. We've overridden the... okay, so the lockdown has been cancelled, but all the gun turrets have come back online. That's not good for us. Clean room. Okay, we can't access the clean room. And we've already been into the isotope containment. Okay, so the optional way out is to use that terminal to just override everything, which means you can leave. But if you complete the experiment, you actually get a really good bit of armor. So I'm going to complete the experiment. The other turret is directly above us.
Call me Charmer.
Right there. See, you can just do that instead of going all the way up the ductwork. You can sit back down. Okay, we're full. Dog,
hey, move here.
And come here quickly before I start taking damage. Good boy. Good, he's empty, so we'll just dump all this stuff in the dog. Good boy. Dog still can't carry very much, but it's enough. Oh, lots of telephones and technical documents. We've had some blood samples. You having fun? Good. Expert safe. Novice terminal. We'll pick the lock. There we go. Got that, and we'll take that. And we'll unlock this.
Yes.
Yep, that just unlocks that safe again. So now I believe we have all the reagents, so let's put that in there, and put that in there, and put the isotope in there, and we'll scan them. Lithium hydride and gold. Let me just check. The project thesis. So they have gold and lithium hydride. So we want gold on the left and lithium hydride on the right, I think. Gold on the left. Alright. Check the parameters. Okay. Lithium hydride, gold. Is that the right one? Gold, lithium hydride. Hey! There it is.
Nice.
Dun-dun-dun. There we are. That's it. This is the thing we get. Taking radiation damage increases your action point regeneration. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm very heavy. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. Okay, we're very full. Actually, we're not gonna be full because we're hungry. So I think we can eat some stuff and then run stag. Okay, now we're back to normal. And we can put our armour back on because we've been wearing the hazmat suit all this time, like an idiot. Alright, cool. We are out of here. Whoops. Right, now you've got the key to get into the office upstairs, but all the gun turrets in this place are now live, so we're gonna have to keep our wits about us. Because there's quite a few of them. Got him. I'm gonna have to get some ammo because we're almost out. It's lasted a very long time. That's the project director, who's now dead. Aha, a magazine and a technical document.
Perfect.
Permanently inflict +2 limb damage. Cool. I think we've got 3 of them now, so that's +6% limb damage we do to everything. Which is nice. Fusion core, don't care about that. Alright, that was Cambridge Polymer Labs. Easy peasy. Fiberglass, yes please. Right, we've been going for well over an hour. It's time to stop another episode. We'll just do that down by the waterfront because it's nice down here. What are we gonna do next episode? Well, I think it's time we started doing all this stuff because we've got lots of quests to do. The Brotherhood Army are here and they've asked us to really start looking for the recon team, so we'll do that. And we'll look for Grandpa Brent for the guys that live in Bunker Hill. We'll clear out the training yard for Deb, also in Bunker Hill. Talk to the guard captain for the guys for Jack Cabot, who lives in Cabot House. And we'll clear out Breakheart Banks for Mr. Happy of the army. Now we don't have to foot slog there. What we can do, we can call a cab. We'll get a vertibird to come and we'll get it to take us to Taffington. So we'll go there on a vertibird and then we'll start doing the recon team stuff. I hope to see you again for that, and I hope that you look after yourself until then. I'll talk to you again soon.